Hello everyone, I'm Yanni from BU4U Gaming and we are back in Plague Inc. Evolved. So let's see if we can finally beat this bacteria. We do have 2 extra genes, which increases chance of plague spreading by land. Okay, so give your plague a bonus in arid climates. There's quite a lot of genes that we could get, but we'll need to get some of them. Only unlocked 3%. And we're gonna go for normal. So 67% wash hands, doctors work 2 days a week, sick people ignored. That's brutal. Doctors never go home. Okay. Well, what are we gonna go on this one? Yeah, I was actually also looking at all the achievements, because there are all these like combo achievements. There's one for discover the swine flu combo, or one for letting humans spread the disease by blood transfusion. And I'm guessing you have to, like with the swine flu, maybe if you use like farm animals, you choose farm animals and some kind of airway infection or something, that maybe that's how you discover these combos, or you'll focus on infecting people via blood and then you get the blood transfusion one. So maybe we'll look at that. So what are we gonna call this? I hate having to figure out names. Well, we are hopeful today. Just gonna call this hopeful. No, that's a bad name. What would be a name for a plague? We could kind of try and go for something specific. Just something strange. Pathogen, yeah. That is just gonna be the name. Okay. Did I not turn that off? I thought I turned it off. Oh, the extra pop-ups off. Audio video controls. Video mode. Show optional tips and narrative pop-ups. Okay, well, never mind. So let's see. We have an advantage with arid countries, so I'm thinking anyway we can actually click on some countries without. Okay, we can probably like this. We have to click it right to infect. So if we we want to. Okay, I cannot check the country information until we have started. Okay, but I think Egypt is kind of arid. Or maybe over here, Saudi Arabia. We have an advantage with spreading over land. I think this is more moist, or we have China, of course. No, I think we're gonna try with Saudi Arabia. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So, let's see how this is gonna go. Ludosian begins in Saudi Arabia. We still only have 2 points. Oh, looks like that ship was. No, it wasn't. I thought it was infected. Okay, we have 5 points. Transmission. So yeah, what I was talking about was, I think if you use like livestock, and then for symptoms you go for example coughing, might be a thing, and then maybe you will discover the pig flu combo, and then there's one where you try to spread, and we need 8 points. Okay. Let's see. In terms of I think maybe we could go for something like this. Recent red blood cells or hemoglobin and blood can lead to hypoxia, so it's very blood oriented. What is this? Information, yeah, skin and nausea. So yeah, there's also one for projectile vomiting, and you probably need this one. I think we're just gonna go for this one. Okay. And yeah, it's I think it's an interesting game, kind of, and I don't know what people think about the game. Of course, it might make some people think about terrorism and stuff like that, but I think it's kind of educational in some ways. Like how important it is to wash your hands and yeah, have access to doctors and yeah, stuff like that to prevent diseases and such from spreading. There we go. And how that sometimes you won't even know that you are sick and then you won't be spreading it. Okay, let's see. Gives organism ability to spread through blood-to-blood contact, increases infectivity, especially in poor regions. So this should also work with blood transfusion, I'm thinking. There we go. What about abilities? What are you? Create bacterial cells to protect against all climates. Increasing life expectancy for the next 50 years. Well, we're gonna see if we can stop them from living for the next 50 years. And where can I actually see the time? Like that. Some people already died. Huh. Okay, that was fast. Is there somewhere where we can see how much time has passed? Yeah, okay, we can of course look at this. It's something about 300 and something days if you can beat the game or win the game. Then you will get an achievement also for that. Range space. Oh, interesting. So let's see. And red blood cells or hemoglobin in the blood can lead to hypoxia, so people will die from hypoxia, I guess. I don't want them to die too fast because the immune system produces inhibitors that destroy factor VIII, preventing blood clotting. Infectivity increased. Preventing blood clotting, that means you'll bleed more when you bleed. What is the next one? Pathogen, eventually fatal tumor growth. Well, I don't really want that yet, because we did that before where people died too fast. Okay, what do we need for this one? Infected with bodily fluids able to pass through mucous membranes, increases infectivity, especially in poor regions, and mutation chance. That is a nice one. That's gonna take 1 more point. Okay. Haven't really left the country yet. Of course, the one great increasing the chance of spreading across land, and maybe it's a good thing to pick one of these bigger areas. inform. Oh, there we go. Something is happening. West Nile virus disease caused a surge in 2012. Okay. The pathogen has mutated and developed a cyst symptom without using DNA points. Interesting. That's this one. Painful lumps containing pockets of the pathogen slight chance of bursting which can spread disease. Okay, what about transmission? Okay, so there's no like extra one here, so you can like a third version. Okay, well, we'd like to spread to other countries, but then we need more DNA points. And I really want other symptoms right now. That give us anything? Yeah, it does. Okay, so 12 dust particles, especially in arid environments and plane transmission. Well, Saudi Arabia, arid country and hot country, yeah. Okay. So we'll pick that one too. Okay, now we are spreading a little bit here. Not really seeing any. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, now we're spreading. Made it to the US now. And oh, New Zealand center of magnetic field shift. A recent fluctuation in the Earth's magnetic field is claimed by scientists to be strong enough to be harnessed by New Zealand as a source of power. Okay, interesting. Now we are really spreading. Made it to the UK too. Spreading into Asia, and we will make it to Australia too. Oh, we even made it to Iceland. I feel like it was harder to spread the last time. Wow, look at the infection going here. Okay, so now we're really spreading, so maybe we should, pathogen becomes resistant. That's probably a good idea. Harder to analyze because they're probably gonna start noticing us soon. Let's see, symptoms. Well, I don't really want people to start dying yet. I don't want them to die fast. Pathogen disrupts cell growth pathways, causing uncontrolled, eventually fatal tumor growth. Oh, I don't really want that, but maybe we can increases likelihood of allergic reactions, which can distract the immune system, which regions particularly vulnerable. Pockets of infected flesh are painful and act as increasing infection rates when burst. Maybe we'll go for this one. What do you give? Inflammation obstructs bodily processes, swelling can obstruct breathing and be fatal. Pathogen destroys motor neurons to cause paralysis, significantly harder to cure, and can be lethal. Yeah, but I feel like it's still a little too early to let people die. Because then they'll just die before we infect everyone, and that's not good. Especially in humid environments and in ship transmission. Okay, I'm gonna put that one. Okay, new minor disease spreading. In a normal checkup, a doctor in Saudi Arabia found a new disease which has been named pathogen. It appears to be mostly harmless but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease. Yes, now that they have noticed us. Let's see how many. Oh. Whoa, okay. I kind of wanted to check. We still have quite a lot of countries that aren't affected. We have only infected like half, I think, or so. That's we're gonna cure. Okay. Well, if we have any chance of preventing that, more work needed to develop a cure. It's definitely something we want. Okay, so then we can't get this one. We can get this one. That takes 25 DNA points. The Docian has mutated and developed the insomnia symptom without using DNA points. Okay. That is this one. Oh, this one. An ability to sleep makes people irritable and less productive. Our infectivity is pretty nice. Severity is decent, but we're not really lethal. I don't know what the first people died of. Let's see. Spreading. We haven't really hit Scandinavia yet. Europe is. Egypt starts cure research. We haven't started collaborating yet. Okay, what was it? That was after this one, right? Yeah. So it's harder to develop a cure, and then after that, maybe we should start looking into. We can't do this. We need 19 for that. See if we want to start letting them die, but that will also make them take more notice when they die from it. Egypt shuts down airports. Okay, let's end up a little late. Okay, infecting a lot in the world. Madagascar starts cure research. Okay, now we're on the placed on the watch list. We haven't really spread to Australia yet. Or Scandinavia. Or Greenland. What if we... Let's see. Land transmission. That would make sense. That is that one we would choose, right? And they will fly to a different country, and that's kind of hard to prevent. And symptoms. I don't want them to die fast, but tumor growth, that should be kind of a slower option. Pathogen destroys motor neurons because paralysis is significantly harder to cure and can be lethal. I would like to make it harder, of course. Well, we're gonna go with that one. Our lethality get increased a little bit. There's someone died now. Oh, we made it to Australia. Let's see, we're getting close to Scandinavia now. We need... what? A few people have died, but not many. What? Afghanistan prioritizes healthcare for the infected. Let's see. Yeah, we still have kind of Eastern Europe or something and Scandinavia there, but we are getting to 50% and a few people are dying. Internal hemorrhagic symptom mutated. Okay. So that's this one. Okay, so we got that one. Aerial membranes break down, causing rapid internal bleeding and death. Okay, so now people are gonna start dying. Maybe a little faster than I wanted, but okay. Transmission abilities. Could increase survivability. Oh, there's multiple strains of the pathogen now exist. Not that one. To make it harder for them to cure the disease. Egypt leading global cure effort. Okay, now I have to watch out for that too. Caribbean / cure research. We have picked it half. Maybe not dying fast yet. But I really want them to spread. Is it because of the colder countries, maybe? Cold resistance might be a thing. Because it's mostly Scandinavia and Greenland. And what would we put up there? Livestock. Rodent. Well, it's not like we have that many insects. Our end of the world. Well, we do have insects, but not kind of like when you go to some other climates. Increase infectivity, especially in humid environments and ship transmission. Environments and plane. Okay, let's see. Yeah. We're gonna go with this one because it's mostly ports in that area. The symptoms, abilities. They prevent freezing, increased effectiveness in cold climates. Yeah. Walking Dead symptom combo. Insomnia and anemia are causing people to walk around grey with tiredness. Scientists working on a cure for bloodosing are less productive. Very nice. Brazil closes all ports. Okay, so now we made it up here now. Let's see any dots. Fear slows economy. Fear of bloodosing is causing the global economic markets to panic. Land, air and sea trade is slowing as well as all economic activity. Nausea symptom mutate. Okay. That was here. Must be that one. Mutated stomach lining leads to discomfort, slight chance of infection when kissing. What about this? The expulsion of infected material through projectile vomiting increases the risk of infection. Okay. Would like to increase our infectivity, probably also the lethality soon, but we really want us to spread more. Okay, I'm gonna take that one. Not really what we want. Avian brain tissue compromise causing birds to attack the species, increases mutation, activity and land-based transmission. I'm gonna go for you. There we go. Okay, we made it. Maybe a global research focused on cure. Let's see. 2019. We haven't closed everything yet. We haven't infected everyone part. Okay, we need Greenland, Sweden, Finland, Baltic states, and Ukraine. Okay. getting close to infecting everyone, but pathogen genome fully sequenced has had its genome fully sequenced by scientists. WHO researchers say that this not so good. Has mutated and developed a diarrhea symptom. Okay. For some reason it also always takes a long time to make it up to Greenland. Okay. Well, maybe we should start increasing our lethality a little bit. So let's see. What do you do? Potentially fatal heart abnormality causes breakdown of respiratory system, releasing pathogen into the air. I was kind of fun working on this one. So, arterial membranes breakdown causing rapid internal bleeding and death. Severe loss of blood volume causes oxygen deprivation, loss of consciousness, and death. Yeah. What do you do? Large swaths of infected tissue lose blood supply and become fatal sources of gangrene. Decomposed bodies remain a vector of transmission. Oh, that is a good one. They don't burn the bodies, and they can infect other people. Breakdown in the epidermis causes large open wounds which significantly increase infectivity. The severity is pretty high, infectivity is pretty high, lethality has gone up. Okay. So, what would be relevant? Can't get any further with that one, or that one, or that one. Livestock susceptible to infection, especially in rural regions, and mutation. Oh, we do. In Denmark we have a lot of livestock, so let's go for that. So we are a very small country. Oops. Rio Olympics. Mystery still surrounds the decision to postpone the Rio Olympics. Organizers promise it will happen soon, but no reason has been given for the change. Oh, look at how we're spreading now. Wow. UK begins to break down. Normal life in UK is beginning to break down due to pathogen. Cure research is starting to slow. It's good. Oh, there we go. Made it to Greenland. And we did get Sweden. And it looks like we're spreading here too. People have started dying. But hopefully we will manage to that's the thing here now. We have to see if the same thing is gonna happen as previously. Dysentery symptom mutated. Okay, because we had that problem previously where people died before we could infect all of Greenland. So let's see which one is dysentery. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Complete breakdown in the digestive system causes infected sewage, dehydration, starvation, and death. Okay. Pretty high in infectivity and severity, and our lethality is reasonably good. But you can see how fast people are dying now, so this is gonna be interesting if we will manage to anything else we can do to spread faster. Chance of infection by spreading pathogen into surroundings, especially in high density. Okay, well this is not really high density in Greenland. Insanity. Neuropathic action of the pathogen in the frontal cortex causes severe emotional and behavioral abnormalities. Harder to cure. That would be a good one. I really want one that breakdown in the epidermis causes large open wounds which significantly increase infectivity. Take that one. What are you? even faster. What? Breeding grounds with pathogen increasing infection rates when bursts. Or what do you do? Pathogen affects multiple organs and tissue types, causing body-wide infections that spread fast. It can be fatal. Oh, okay. The severity is pretty high. Need infectivity to go up even higher. Irrational delusions. Victims' distrust of others makes them unlikely to seek treatment or cooperate with others. So this is both good and bad. It's good because they don't go to a doctor, but it's also probably kind of bad because they won't seek out other people, and you would want them to seek out other people, you know, but because otherwise they can't spread the disease. Poor countries. No. What about here? Well, we don't really have anything about that. And we did take that one, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We are spreading. We're also dying really fast. And we really need them to UK first of all into anarchy. Pathogen. Nuclear research can take place. Let's see. Yeah, this is the problem. We really need them to. You can see they're starting to die at the same time, so that is not so good. Transmission. Rats maybe? Actually, in urban regions, no, not really. And insects is not really a thing. What about, yeah, increase infectivity, especially in arid environments and plant transmission? No. Syntax. There's not really high density urban areas. Releasing pathogen into the air. Probably a good thing. Can be fatal when combined with intensive exercise. People in cold climates, especially vulnerable. Yes, please. That is something we would want. Okay, now it looks like we're hopefully infecting faster. Yeah, whoa, look at that. We still have some here that hasn't been infected, so the agreement is Bofu's bleeding symptom combo. Hemophilia and skin lesions are causing the infected to have blood pouring out of their skin, making pathogen far more dangerous. Wow. Okay, but we have a problem with Sweden. Why are you not? Okay, it looks like we are infecting faster than people are dying. So that is a good thing. Because that is what we need. There are no healthy people left in the world. The last healthy person on the planet recently became infected with pathogen. There we go. And how are we looking? Oh, okay, we're very close. Look at that. And cure 2022. Okay, you are not gonna beat us this time. No way. Almost everyone outside. Okay, we do have some points. Do we wanna do anything? Well, we could evolve you. Abilities. Well, we could increase bacterial survivability. But yeah, we have kind of maxed out severity and infectivity, it looks like. Okay. Pathogen to destroy humanity has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. A large few humans know they're watching the end of history. Well, that took a couple of tries, but I did manage to beat the game this time. But it's kind of interesting, like these little details that. Oh, got an achievement, yeah, because now we won with bacteria, which means now we could continue with virus. But yeah, I think it's very interesting because you really have to find a balance. Because if you infect people, or if the disease gets too severe too fast, then they'll notice too early and start developing a cure. And if you increase the lethality too fast, then everybody dies before you have, well, all the infected dies before you have infected everyone. That happened one time. So yeah, and you also don't want to go too slow and use all your points on spreading, because then you won't have any points to actually make your pathogen lethal. So there is a lot of stuff that you have to kind of keep an eye on. Yeah, but yeah, I managed to do this. So, oh, new plague and gene discovered. Hydrophile gene type and virus plague type have been discovered and unlocked in the scope there. Okay, let's see what that is. Let's see. Following virus, yeah, that one. Okay, so I guess that's what we're gonna do in the next one. Let's see if there's any. Did we get a new hydrophile? Okay, so that's one of these. Give your plague a bonus in arid climates. Give your plague a bonus in humid climates. It doesn't really say what the bonus is, if they spread faster or easier, or it's more lethal, or I'm gonna expect it means that it's, or well, it could be that it survives better. So of course you could choose to pick this one if you start in an arid climate, but on the other hand, it might also be a good idea to choose this one even if you start in an arid one, because it's usually further along in the game that you need the bonuses to kind of move fast once the humans start noticing the plague. Because in the beginning you can kind of sneak your way in and slowly spread in the first country and spread to some other ones. So there are different ways you can kind of play around with this, I guess. So, but thank you very much for watching, and please leave a like and a comment. So take care, everyone.